What made me want to go to this school was automotive.
I have a drift car and I just kind of wanted to get into the area, just get some knowledge, get my foot in the door.
I took a metalworking class last year. I just really wanted to learn more.
I've always been interested in like off-road and rock crawling and trucks, and then my dad was a woodworker.
I like off-roading. I live in Bishop, California, and that's about all you can do there. I built my first truck when I was a junior in high school. Honestly, I had a lot of interest in like off-road, fabricating, stuff like that, kind of growing up around it.
I've always been interested in mechanical stuff, and I wanted to learn how to fabricate and create stuff.
I was selling tools over the phone and I just couldn't do that anymore. I had to get doing something.
I've always been interested in fabrication, wanting to learn how to weld especially. Most of my free time has been spent trying to make things at home. Aerospace and props.
I just saw it one day, like online. It looked really cool, so I gave him a call.
Because of my dad being a mechanic. I took a class in high school and I've done little welding projects on my own. But I decided I want to step it up to the next level.
I have gone to another school. The other one was just all welding. So I was just trying to get like the welding certs over there compared to this one where we did like different projects. It's all different every day.
I've always wanted to do stuff with cars and like welding, and like making my own stuff. So it's meant to be, I guess.
I wanted to get into a trade. I wanted to learn more about trades because I'm on a wait list for local 18 for elevator union. And they told me just go get some trade experience under your belt. And I like race cars. I want to build a race truck for myself. I wanted to buy a race truck or pre-runner, and I saw how much it costs versus if you build it, do it yourself.
I'm more of a hands-on type of person. I tried community college, but I can't sit in a class.
I found out about the school and kind of fell in love with it.
I'd say my favorite project is probably the roll cage.
Roll cage.
The roll cage.
The roll cage was fun, but it was a bit stressful because it was like a big group project and like working together as a group.
And if someone wasn't doing something right, then the whole group wasn't.
So it was kind of interesting working with other people as we're learning, and it was not as easy as I thought.
Yeah, you have to have a lot of patience and it can be rough sometimes.
Watching it all come together at the end and kind of realizing that we just built a roll cage was pretty cool. It was rewarding.
My favorite project was definitely the motorcycle chassis.
Because we actually got to weld that one. It was a good learning curve, a little bit of everything in there.
Probably the bead roll.
I just really enjoyed the creativity of it.
The idea, like being artistic and having those thoughts, just the interesting creative thoughts that I had to come up with to put something onto a sheet of metal was a little interesting and frustrating at the same time.
Finding the right dies and following the line.
So we just got to do our own thing with the bead roll, our own design.
Bowl stand was one of the best.
My favorite project was probably the bowl stand because it really let me do my own thing and make whatever I wanted from my mind. So that was definitely my favorite project. Probably the vase. Welding the aluminum was really fun. The hardest part was getting the fitment.
Just the fit up, like just getting everything to fit up perfectly. Because if that fit up wasn't perfect, like everything else pretty much after that was like just...
My favorite project was probably the chair.
Mechanic's chair.
It was something I like never done before, and like laying all the panels down for the carbon. That was kind of hard to get it to stick and then not have like a hole in it.
Something I couldn't do before I came here now. Well, pretty much all of it. Welding. I did a little bit of welding and I was really bad at it. Now I think I've gotten pretty all right. One thing I couldn't do was probably produce good looking welds. But after attending here, it's definitely gotten a lot better. Weld. Think outside the box when it comes to, working on stuff.
I touched a welder in like 5th grade for a science fair project. And that's the most I've ever touched on welding. So when I first started here, they were rough, but now they're good. They're up to par.
Everything, bending, TIG welding, MIG welding.
Precision measuring and being able to read blueprints, I think, is a big thing.
Weld. Weld, notch tubes, get really precise with measurements, cutting, all the the details.
Notch a tube, weld, man, a lot of things.
I never had any experience in welding.
Pretty much the entire course. I never really had much experience with power tools or anything.
I've never welded before.
Everything here, to be honest, like weld, even like measure properly, like use a read or tape measure, stuff like that, calipers.
I mean, I'd never TIG welded before I came here, and I could do that. And then tube notching by hand, that's something I'd never done before.
Take like a blueprint and pretty much just run with it. I could not do that before at all.
Oh, TIG weld, and then what else? Notching tubes and then bending tubes to the right amount of degrees and everything like that. All the formulas it took to bend all the tubes and everything.
I feel very confident in my skills, and I feel confident about getting a job.
I feel pretty confident. I feel that I could kind of hold my own in the industry. I'm pretty proud of how I've come throughout the course and how all my stuff is turning out now. I think I'll be able to do all right. I'll find a career and a job somewhere, and just being able to expand more somewhere else and learn more things.
Without this school, I don't know where I would be when it comes to getting a job, honestly.
Please don't put that in the video. Please.
I feel pretty confident getting an actual job after this course.
A lot more confident than I expected myself to be.
Set up to be able to learn at a faster pace than I would before the school. I have a good understanding and concept of how things are done in this industry.
I feel like I've learned a lot, all the different ways of welding and tube notching, bending, everything I wanted to learn.
Yeah, I feel pretty confident in finding a job in this industry.
The amount I've learned in such a short time is insane.
After we went out to King of Hammers and worked on all the trucks and stuff. So yeah, after doing all that, it made me feel better and more confident into finding a job.
I actually have knowledge and skills that I know now that I didn't before, and this opens up a big category of jobs I can apply for.
It did make me more confident in like the aspect of like, I can honestly say I can walk into like a shop now and not be so lost.
Maybe the first month or two I wasn't too confident, but when we went out to the King of Hammers event as part of the school repair team, and I got to work on a couple cars with some other classmates of mine. I was like, oh, well, I can do this.
Ever since going to King of the Hammers, I think that was really kind of what made me get into it even more, I would say, so.
My instructors really helped me get through the course and get to where I am now. I definitely give a shout out to TJ and Daniel, my instructors. They're badasses, can I say that? Yeah, they're super sick. They help out a lot, and they'll dumb it down for you if you really need. My family, helping me out, getting me into the school. My friends that I've met here kind of helped me out.
My mom and my grandmother. It probably wouldn't have been possible to be here without either of them.
My mom and dad, my instructors, Daniel and TJ, and a few of the other boys from the class have helped me out along the way. And, yeah.
My friend Moses, shout out my parents.
Daniel and TJ were great. They were patient with me. They made it fun.
My mom and dad helped me get here. My instructors, TJ and Daniel, they helped out a lot of good tricks, useful things.
TJ, he's helped me a lot throughout the whole 6 months I've been here. And my mom, my dad, my brother for supporting me while I'm here, like moving down here. My mom's aunt, Marge.
Shout out my friend Anna from the last school. She recommended the school. I checked it out. Man, he got me over here literally the day after I graduated.
My mom and dad, I wouldn't be here without them, and TJ and Daniel, my instructors.
The class instructors are all great. TJ's really resourceful, good instructor.
My mom for allowing me to come here and also for paying for my course. My girlfriend for helping me along the way when it gets a struggle.
If you're thinking about coming here, I would say do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. It's worth it.
Worth it.
It's definitely worth it.
It's worth it. It pays off in the end.
If you're interested in welding and fabrication and in building things,
It's a great experience. I really enjoyed my time of being here.
Honestly, the school is very unique. I highly recommend going to the school and learning new skills like I have.
You learn a lot more than you would think. Like, even outside of the course itself, it just brings you in to see a lot more of the fabrication and off-road industry.
You meet a lot of people. It's almost life-changing.
Not just about fabricating, but there's teamwork involved, so you're going to need that in a shop environment, and you could use that anywhere. A lot of teamwork, a lot of creativity. It forces you to be creative and work around things and make stuff happen.
Best choice I ever made. Learned a lot.
Know how to read a tape measure.
No, don't hesitate, because this is probably like the best school you could go to. Instructors, the projects, the people around.
Yeah, it's fun.
If you got an interest in working with your hands, keeping yourself busy, something that you're gonna like, you have an interest in race cars or just learning how to weld, fabricate, build things for yourself,
You learn so much in a short amount of time, but
It takes time to grow your skills, and a lot of the stuff here is fairly frustrating at first to learn. Take in what the instructors are saying, and yeah, take your time learning, and don't be afraid to put in extra hours after school if you have time.
I actually already have an interview for once I finish school, like right as soon as I get there. It's food machine business thing, so pretty clean welding.
I'm gonna go back home and hopefully work at a shop doing like turbos and wiring, hopefully. I am gonna be heading back to my hometown for a bit. Just gotta save some money and then try to find a career somewhere, probably down here somewhere.
I want to get into bike fabrication, like BMX bikes, because BMX has been like a whole big part of my life.
I got a rock crawler back home that I want to work on and get that thing done, take that thing out to hammers, and want to get a good paying job after this, which I know is going to happen. And just go from there, start my own thing, open up a shop one day, and do everything I wanted to do.
I'm moving to New York, getting a job in fabrication, welding, something in that sphere. Just figure it out and try to learn more and grow.
I was in aviation before. I was a mechanic, so I'll be going back to that, but I'll be applying what I learned here as much as I can in the aviation world, and who knows, maybe it can take me into some aerospace fabrication or welding, but mostly just gonna try to build some cool stuff in my free time.
I want to get somewhere like in the off-road industry. I want to open my own fabrication shop, off-road fabrication. So I want to get a little bit of everything before I do that.
Once I graduate, I plan on coming back to the school to do DDM.
I'm gonna start looking at welding jobs nearby.
Work, and then I plan on coming back for DDM in September.
I have a few job opportunities, like one in Sacramento, and then I think I want to move overseas and try to get into motorsports in other countries.
Well, yeah, just looking for a job, really. No other plans.
Finding a job.
So right after I graduate, I'm interviewing with Lawrence Equipment, and I'm on a wait list for Local 18 Elevator Union.
I've been thinking about either taking the next course, digital design and manufacturing, or just jumping straight into work.